excellent connection. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we shall see. Let's see. I want to see. That's cool. All right. This is just a test to see if I can do the streaming thing correctly and how the sound is. I'm just going to see who pops on, do a little office hours. And yeah, all you guys are looking at is my desktop right now. So what do I want to show you here? There we go. Hi, there's me. All right. Filters. I don't know. Close. All right, you guys. Oh God, I look like hell warmed over. All right. Okay. Okay, close. All right, office hours. We'll see. See if anyone comes on. There was a way to pop this out. Okay. I'm just gonna hang here and wait for somebody to pop on and hang out and say hi. What is happening here? Got it. That is so weird. All right. Okay. Well, no one's on. That's fine. Well, I'm glad that people are just gonna watch me fiddle around with this. And that's all this live stream is. It's okay. Really, the purpose of me doing these office hours is to be able to monetize my channel, which hasn't happened in many years. But it's also to connect and show you guys a little behind the scenes of what I'm working on and why I'm doing it. Here's what I'm gonna do. There we go. Okay. All right. So tonight I'm going to work on the Plant Medicine Master List. And if you want access, the link is in the chat. I'm just going to get into it. I am going to need to take a break at some point to go eat something and get something to drink, but I will answer all your questions if you leave them here. Otherwise, I'm just going to get to work. All right, where's this thing? Okay, God, it's been so long since I've been in here. Last edit was April. That's a long time. All right. So when you get access to this, you can't change anything. I had thousands of people with access to this live document at one point, and if I just let everybody switch it up, it would get pretty hectic. So if you want your own copy to make changes and edits to, you have to come over to File, make a copy. And that means that your copy won't get the live updates that I add. So it really is going to benefit you to come in and just see what I'm adding and add it with me. I don't have anything scheduled to do this. I just want to kind of test it out and see if it's something that people want to come join me and do a little bit of research and study sessions. So I don't know if I'm going to get alerted to chats, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, someone's here. Okay. So where do I want to start today? I mean, there's a lot of missing information. I say missing information, but this is always going to be a work in progress. There's always going to be blank cells because nobody on earth, no resource on earth has every single bit of information about plant medicine. And if you think you do, you're wrong. And this is always going to be incomplete. And the more we learn, of course, the more complete it's going to be. But I hope that you consider yourself a lifelong learner. I know I do, and I know that I don't know everything. And so sometimes people get into this document and they say, well, I paid money for this. Why isn't it finished? And the lesson is that this is a participatory document. This is going to give you a really good template, a good kickstart. And yeah, there's going to be plants in here that you want to learn about that I don't have information on. But as we fill things in, you bring those plants to my attention. We'll work on them together if we continue to do these live streams. Otherwise, I'll add it to the list and prioritize it. Or you can send me the information you collect. I can cross-reference it and we can go from there. But this is a collaborative effort, as all good medicine should be. Okay. I don't know where I want to start. That's okay. All right. I'm just making sure that all my stream settings, like everything's good, because this is the first time I've used a third-party streaming encoder. So I gotta make sure everything's good. Here we go. Okay. Plant medicine master list. Yay. All right. Yeah, at some point, we'll see how long we do tonight because I need dinner. And the lighting's not great. I mean, there's stuff in the room. I'm kind of in a hibernation space, but that's okay. So we'll just take it 1 minute at a time and see. So let me see. I know that I do not have photos for everything. What I like is that you can pop out this image, put image over cells. Oh, there's Monarda. Just to look at it a little bit closer if you want. And then I always just Control-Z to get it back to smaller size. Let's do Monarda. Let's do bee balm because there are a lot of plants in here that I added kind of on the fly, but they're not part of my active research because they're plants I don't have a reason to research intensely in my studies because they're plants that I've grown up with and were some of the first plants that I experimented with and got to know. So Monarda is definitely one of those. One of my very first infused herbal honeys was Monarda flower. and that made a really good like expectorant cough syrup. It was really nice, spicy. So let's do actions. Let's do Monarda. And what I like to do is just go over to this research database. Actually, that's a lie. The website reference. So research database is like any studies that I pull up. It's a short list right now because this can get quite overwhelming. But I do like the website reference, and this is somewhere I go if I just want to like dive in and spend half an hour in the plant medicine master list and just, go down one rabbit hole of a plant and see what I can pull up that's new. So, let's see, where do I want to go? Botanicalmedicine.org. Oh, cool. Plant use English. Oh. Well, this is different. Let's see if it. Nope. Darn it. Plants for a future. Yeah, cool. Okay. So, this is really lovely. Let's just do bee balm. No. Lemon balm, common balm, bee balm, Melissa officinalis. That is lemon balm. I don't know that I like this as much. They don't have. That's not the site I want to be in today. Oh, Matthew Wood's website is beautiful and wonderful. Yes. Blog. No. Plant monographs. Let's see. Nope. Nothing on bee balm. Okay, Michael Moore, Southwest School of Botanical Medicine. Yes. Okay. This is where it's at, y'all. We want to go to Monarda. Fistulosa. All right. Bee balm is fistulosa. All right, here we go. Okay, so these are just pictures. Yeah. Monarda abstract. No. Huh. Interesting. Master Genus Index. Okay. Research resources. Okay. Oh. Herb manuals. Haha. Cool. Oh my gosh. All right. This is great. I love when herbalists post this kind of stuff. You can get the same effects from 100 different variations of various herbs. You need to know the craft well in order to get the same end result using other paths, but the actual formula isn't all that important. Knowing the palette is. Anytime I see references to some secret formula, I walk away. The vast majority of physiologic reactions produced by herbs are repeated over and over endlessly in different plants. The physiologic effects that are beneficial in plants that are ingested are really only a few. 100%, which is why it's so important to know the medicine around you, because it doesn't matter where on earth you are, you're going to find something local to you that is for whatever ailment you're trying to treat. So there's medicine around you. It drives me nuts when people go and try to find some like really exotic herb. I'm in Nebraska. I don't need kava kava. I don't need it imported to me. I have lots of other, I have valerian in the backyard. Like, I don't need to go searching outside of myself. I need to be in communion with the ecology around me. I love this. It's true. And it's so simple. There's no reason to know 100 herbs. Now, this is really funny. It's sort of like antithetical to what the plant medicine master list represents, because there's literally almost 300 herbs in this. But as you see, like as if you have any level of pattern recognition, you're going to see a lot of these plants are very, very similar to one another and can be used for similar functions. And so it's nice, if you have, kind of random access to something in the store, or, if you're in some rural community where, where you're out of season, but you have a natural health food store or something like that. I mean, there's going to be situations where it's appropriate, and the risk is worth the benefit of sourcing stuff outside of your biome. But being able to identify which plants are good stand-ins for others is a useful skill. Although a specific herb may offer a subtle range of physiologic colors that warrant a homeopathic profile, or a classic eclectic specific indication separating its energy completely from other herbs, the mixing of stuff together reduces the subtleties to a gentle gray noise, and you are left with predominant effects. The eclectics often raged against polypharmacy for the simple reason that botanical subtleties are lost. At the very same time, most of them grimaced and ended up using formulas most of the time. They are simpler, effective, and since most disease is self-limiting and not always so subtle, often all that's needed. Besides, having a bunch of useful formulas around the house, or if you're a practitioner or physician around the clinic, covers most bases and allows you to control the resources. You don't need to go trundling about seeking an eclectic MD 100 years ago, or trying to figure out where to find a professional herbalist in the Yellow Pages. There aren't many of us. The Yellow Pages. Does Gen Z know what the Yellow Pages are? All right, you guys. Paula, there are always new things to learn. 100%. Glad you're here. All right, so I'm going to keep reading off of Michael Moore's document here because it's lovely. For formulas I use these days, most formulas I use these days are made for a specific person and are the end product of constitutional evaluations and counseling. For the 20 years I sold herbs, I put together a number of these formulas to wholesale, knowing that without a professional herbalist around, he wrote a little giggle in professional herbalist, the formulas needed to be shotguns, covering the common problems that herbs are most appropriate for, and where subtleties are unnecessary or could not be defined legally on the label and there could not be communicated to the innocent user. Besides, if you can't make it simple, you don't know what you're doing. 100%. And this comes, I mean, like the rubber hit the road for me with that, because being able to explain complex concepts to literally a 3-year-old at the bedside with as much information as they need to be therapeutic and effective. Complexity invites a lot of error and ambiguity, so I like keeping things simple. All right. When we pack for our endless numbers of field trips, we pile boxes with enough tinctures, salves, fluid extracts, patches, and herbal junk to outfit a dispensary for a practicing physiomedicalist in 1885, another one of those schools of medical practice long extinct. What we actually end up using, however, if we get sick, are those same old formulas I used to wholesale. We always run out of neutralizing cordial, Hayden's viburnum compound, the latest version of some analgesic balm I put together in pharmacy lab, and mouth tincture. We dutifully drag back all the subtle stuff until the next field trip. I figure it's our version of the gallon jars of organic soybeans and mung beans for sprouting that we bought in the holy flush of some dietary asceticism in 1987, and in over 470,000 households across this land get dragged sheepishly from house to house with nobody willing to either use them or risk bad karma points by tossing them. Oh my gosh, yes, that's very, very real. I think I have hemp hearts that I bought 6 years ago. Still just chilling. That's terrible. Okay. So, do you guys want the link to this? Because I'm going to post it in the comments. There we go. This is the document we're reviewing. Very good. All right. And you can download it for free. So, cool. Lip and skin butter, tooth powder. Nice. Papaya mint lemon tea. Gastrointestinal. Neutralizing cordial. Okay. Yeah, this neutralizing cordial recipe is necessary. I need a really good, just simple remedy for nausea that is not super spicy like ginger, not super stimulating. The catnip fennel might be good. Because, for instance, I had somebody in my care who is going through alcohol detox, and we're trying to, we don't have Zofran. So a lot of these like very, very common first aid prescription drugs that I wish I had, that I had in the ER, herbal alternatives too. All right, just watching you guys. Okay. Bitter tonic. Chemotherapy queasiness. Yep, here we go. Best for chronic conditions such as recovering anorexics. Chemotherapy queasiness. Bitter tonic. Maybe the cardamom. What a great resource. You guys might be wondering where I order plant medicine if I can't get it. And in the plant medicine master list, there's a sheet that says where to buy. And this is some of my sources. Not all, but some, most. Okay, I'm going to keep reading. Liver excess, liver deficiency. Respiratory. Ooh, here we go. This is what Mama needs. White pine compound cough syrup. Because we, in spring, are going to be... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Monarda honey. See? Respiratory Monarda honey. If you've been here this whole time, that makes me so happy. Fresh Monarda flowers stuffed tightly into a mason jar. Honey added, then topped off several times until bubbles work completely out and flowers are saturated and covered. Kept around a month or two and then pressed out for respiratory symptoms. It makes a beautiful cough syrup and it's like the easiest freaking thing to make. All right. Let's see. Winter solstice cough and cold syrup. Oh, it was just the solstice. We're a little after. And I have never harvested cherry bark before, and everything I've read says to do it in the fall or the spring, and I didn't want to do it over the solstice, and I don't know how it's going to keep dried. So I am going to wait till the spring, right before things start to bud. Right as they're starting to bud. So wish me luck. But this is wild cherry bark, white pine bark, OSHA root, which I'm not sure. I want to see if OSHA is, let's see, website reference. We need to go to, what the hell? United Plant Savers. United Plant Savers will tell us if it's endangered, I believe. OSHA. Huh. There's also another website that is really good. Where is it? Oh, no. Let's see. Okay, IUCN, the red list of threatened species. So that's where you want to go to see if anything's endangered. OSHA. So we're going to go to find OSHA. Nothing. What? Okay, hold on. There we go. Ligusticum porteri. Well, we're going to add it. And we're going to go insert row above. OSHA. Make sure. Oh, come on. Yeah, It wasn't even in there. Okay, Osha root. Wild parsnip. All right. So I'm going to go back to the red list. We're going to get... Here we go. Osha. Unknown population. Least concern. Fabulous. Okay. For some reason, there's like another... My brain's getting it confused with something else. That's okay. All right. Here we go. Hi, guys. All right. So Osha. So that's one way I check to see if things are endangered or what's going on, how protected we need to be of our plant medicine. Like ginseng is way over harvested. If you have, if you know of any other plants at risk, like white sage in California being sold to head shops and everywhere else. The wellness industry has made a huge threat to our wild stands of botanical medicine, and so getting it from a reputable, cultivated source is super important. Let's see. So Osha root, elecampane, balsam, sweet root, licorice root, sweet root. Let's try to be more specific. I love herbs that are sweet cicely. Let's see. What is sweet root used for? Bronchitis, asthma, pneumonia. Okay, cool. Let's see. Licorice of the woods. That's cool. Sweet cicely, sweet root. Let's see if I have that in master list. Sweet root. Nope. All right. Well, we get to add more. See, and this is how the whole thing develops. Like across my readings, like, oh, what is that? Something I don't know. This is how I got through nursing school. Was like, well, I don't know that. Look it up. And you just grab little crumbs of information along the way. And I needed some place to put all of the little bits, the bits and bobs. And so that's why I created the spreadsheet. And that's why there's a lot of missing information, because I can't stop and go down the whole rabbit hole for every single plant I run across in my research, my development. So there's a lot of stuff that's just kind of plunked in, deal with it later when I have time to sit down and actually flesh it out. And that's how you should treat things too. All right. Cool. Okay. So, sweet root, osmoriza, sweet cicely. I don't think I have that. Let's see. Soy. Okay. All right. Well. Let's go to Wikipedia. Sometimes Wikipedia is really good, you guys. I won't lie. Okay. Osmoriza aristata. Let's see. So we're just going to species this. Western sweet root. Occidentalis. Okay, description, uses. Oh, I love uses. Many Native American groups use this plant for a great variety of medicinal purposes, period. So helpful. Okay, American sweet cicely. Let's see. Oh, this is. So, and I always like. Oh, okay. If it's a little bit more fleshed out, then you know that it's probably the most commonly used medicinal plant in this genus. I don't know. I'm just gonna put species. If you guys know this plant, let me know. I'd love to get your insight. All right, so I'm gonna put sweet root, sweet Sicily, and we're gonna go Osmorrhiza species. There it is. Okay, so now we've got another blank listing here. So indications, though, we can put bronchitis, asthma, pneumonia, definitely so respiratory for organ systems affinities. All right, cool. Let's click out of OSHA. Click out of this. All right, you guys. Well, cool. Balsam root, licorice root. That sounds like a lovely syrup. Okay. Oh, beautiful. So you get 40 ounces of percolated tincture, and then you add 20 ounces of Monarda honey and 10 ounces of glycerin. I have to make this. I have to make it. Let's see. Yeah, what a great document. Here's what I'm going to do, so you guys can see a little bit better. Oh, there we go. I believe, let me just check. Yeah, oh, nice. Okay. The lighting is awful. I look freaking washed out. Okay. Nice. Oh, here we go. Reproductive. Female balancer helps regulate chronically short cycles. That's not my problem. I have really long cycles. PMS formula, long cycle. Yeah. Anemone. Interesting. Cervical dysplasia suppositories. There's a ton of information here, you guys. Ooh. The Queen of Cramp Remedies, Hayden's Viburnum compound. So black haw, Viburnum prunifolium, cramp bark, Viburnum opulus, trillium or cottonroot bark, wild yam, skullcap, cloves, cinnamon, orange peel. Killer cramps with K's. Interesting. So just if it's a problem that happens sort of randomly or occurs only the first night of menstruation, so regular monthly dysmenorrhea from organic causes rarely responds very well to this viburnum compound, which would make sense. You need to get to the root cause. Nice. Hey, alkalinizing tea. Nettle, red clover, alfalfa, horsetail. Drink the hot or cold tea freely. If under metabolic stress, you might even use the tea as your main liquid. Good for acidic urine, uric acid, kidney stones, post-op recovery. Nice. I need like a good fortifying infusion for the winter. Um, that sounds really good for spring. Lymph tonic. Mm-hmm. Greaseball hypertension. Mm. Muscle balm. Wintergreen. Trauma tincture. Hypericum calendula arnica. So interesting. Sprains, bruises, hyperextensions. Central nervous system. Here's what I need. Oh, you guys are great. Hey, if you're joining me, leave a comment. Let me know you're here. All right. Central nervous system relaxing tea. Chamomile, catnip, passion flower, spearmint, lemon balm, hops. What is Viscum album? Mistletoe. The toxic lectin viscumin has been isolated from Viscum album. So it says potentially fatal, which means we know there's something in here that's not good for you. We can't tell you if it's actually in there. Fascinating. Huh. Speed detox. Oh, cool. Aconite. Mahonia. Oregon grape. Is that it? Yes. Okay. I want to see if he has anything in here for alcohol withdrawals. And I bet, because when I'm doing sort of like a DIY detox, clearly don't have access to IV Ativan or phenobarbital. So like something that's strong and sedative that can sort of step in. Physical agitation, nervousness, and stress palpitations. Excuse me. Passiflora, passion flower, Leonuris, cardiacas, motherwort, Crataegus is... See, this is how I learn. Hawthorn. Let's see. Verbena histata is blue verbena, I believe. Blue vervain. Hypericum is St. John's. St. John's wort. And let's see. Moonlight cactus. Let's see. Medicinal. Let's see. Cactus flower. Let's see. Medicinal. Cactus. Yep. Okay. Grandiflorus. Here we go. I love this woman's website. Dr. Marissa Marciano. She's a naturopathic doctor, and I love how much information is on her website. Night blooming cactus. Valuable remedy for the heart. See, and like I'm guessing that night blooming cactus isn't native to Nebraska. I don't know what it is. There's like no pressure to know every plant. Okay, cool. Just checking in on you guys. There we go. Very good. All right. And then if it says like make from separate tinctures, I really like to go to Herbalist and Alchemist and see if they have the simple tincture of what we're looking for, because truly this is really my definitive source for high quality single tinctures. Let's see. Well, I guess I can search. Nope. And that's how you find out. Oregon grape. Let's see. Oregon grape. Yeah, Oregon grape root extract. Promotes healthy liver function. Absolutely. Wonderful. Good deal. Cool. Let's keep reading. Oh, I've been on for almost an hour. Sweet. Okay. All right. Antidepressant, Hypericum, St. John's wort, Aurelia berries. I don't think I know what the hell that is. Aurelia berries. Spikenard. Okay. Licorice, Oplopanax. Devil's Club. Is that on the... No. I am finding all kinds of Devil's Claw. Oplopanax. Horridus. Devil's Club. So let's see. So let me just show you guys, like, real quick before I sign off, before I go take a break, what it looks like to actually do a full, to actually get through some of this data on just one plant monograph. Let's see. Society of Ethnobiologists. Ooh, cool. Okay. Ethnobiology.org. Okay. Traditional uses of Devil's Club by Native peoples in Western North America. Devil's Club is a well-known shrub of Western North American forest. The stems and foliage are densely armed with stiff spines that break off at once on entering the skin or clothing and make life a burden to the prospector, explorer, or mountain climber. Sounds like my kind of plant. Nevertheless, despite its sharp, menacing spines, or perhaps in part because of them, it was respected as a protective agent, an important medicinal plant by many indigenous peoples in Western North America. Few medicinal plants were more widely and consistently used within their geographic range. Devil's Club wood was also used in traditional fishing technology among the northwest coast, and the charcoal was used as a decorative and protective pigment. Oplopanax horridus. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, this is like by tribe. Yeah, native group. Interesting. Inner bark chewed, tied onto wounds to relieve pain, prevent blood poisoning. Spit on wounds as an emergency analgesic. Analgesic. And a lot of these, okay, so all these actions, I lied. I'm not going to get through this whole thing through one plant because there's no way. But when it comes to this actions column, all these definitions are in this Herbal Actions Dictionary. I don't know if you can see me click on that because of my face, but you will see how many definitions are there. 71. If you're confused about what anything means, this is your resource. All right, you guys, I'm going to call it. I've got so many people watching. I'm so happy. Let's see. All right, you guys. I'm so happy you're here. Thanks for watching. I'm going to do this again. If you're watching after the fact, let me know in the comments. And if you want me to do this again, another Plant Medicine Master List live, because I would love to do that with you. I think it would give me a good reason to work on this stuff and make some progress. We're going to get 4 inches of snow on Sunday. I mean, it's about time. All right, you guys, I'm going to end the stream. Bye.